Hi folks, just a really quick update because I've been a bit busy for the last 5 days now making my new greenhouse, so I'm afraid I haven't done any electronics videos and I haven't shown anyone the plants, but if you want to hang around I'll show you what I've done on the greenhouse. Finally made a proper start on digging the footings for the greenhouse, and I went to my very local recycled building materials place and got myself 150 bricks. That's the frame for the greenhouse, and I'm going to put a couple of courses of brickwork underground and then I think 3 courses above ground just to raise that up by a foot or so, get myself a bit more height in there because it's not particularly tall and I actually want to be able to stand up straight. That's the door and all the glasswork, which all needs a good clean before it goes in. Yeah, better get back to digging. So everything's the right shape now and the greenhouse fits there nicely, and I've just put a piece of string around the outside so I've got a consistent level, and then after I've had a coffee I'm going to make sure that trench that I've dug is the same depth all the way around, and my greenhouse should be flat and even when I build it. So the high up bricks that are piled up are exactly where the corners of the greenhouse sit. I've just lifted it off there, and the bricks in the ground are going to be the first course of the footings, and I'm just going to mix up some mortar now and stick it down all the gaps there. So I've got 2 courses of brickwork in the ground now, and the cement's all still wet on there. Well, I've nearly got 2 courses except for that bit there where there's only 1. The cement's still wet on that, but I'm going to fill in around the edges with some of that soil now, or maybe let it set for a bit first, and I'll fill in around the edges of that with the soil and then cart away the rest of that to somewhere else. And I think I'll carry on with this tomorrow because it's getting a bit cold now. So I've got the corners in for the 2nd course of brickwork above the ground, and the greenhouse still fits beautifully and it's all nice and level, so I'm very pleased with that. And considering I've never done bricklaying before, I think it's looking alright. So I'm going to carry on and throw a couple more courses in there. I'm not sure if I'll keep it at that height because that seems quite reasonable working height, but I might experiment and see if I want a 3rd course or not. The less brickwork I do, the less cock-ups I have to hide. But I'm pleased with progress so far. I'm going to carry on. Well, it's the end of another day and I've got just 9 bricks left today, and then I can point all the brickwork and pretty it up, paint all the white faces so that the whole thing's white because I want to bounce the light back into the greenhouse, and sort out some kind of floor to go in there, and then I can start bolting it down and putting some glass in. Yeah, finished laying the top course of bricks now, and just waiting for the mortar to go off there, and I've pointed pretty much everywhere except this very top 9 bricks at the front here. So give that a few hours, have a coffee, point that up, and then clear that pile of dirt out the middle. So I've finished my pointing and I've cleaned up 3 sides of it. This front side's, the mortar's still fresh there, so I'll clean that up tomorrow. And I've got some of this landscaping weed-proof cloth down, and I'm going to put some decorative chippings Yorkshire cream onto that. And then tomorrow I'll actually screw down the greenhouse and put some glass in it. But quite pleased for the end of day 4, or close to the end of day 4, I'll have finished all my bricklaying, and no one will ever get to see all the work that went into the footings, well, unless they look on YouTube, and it's all there forevermore. But yeah, getting there. Well, here's how we're looking on Sunday the 15th of March. I still haven't got the greenhouse frame screwed down. I still want to paint those inside face of the bricks white, and it's been raining all day. So all I've got done is got the floor laid down there and put some slabs in as a path, and I mixed in some Cotswold white pebbles with the Yorkshire cream because I wanted something a bit lighter in colour. So I think this is where it's going to have to stop for this weekend, and possibly by the time you see this again next weekend it might all be finished. Anyway, thanks for watching folks, see you next time.